today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Room here to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here we go with Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. David Johnson taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Here's Landry. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Tempo.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen's first catch, good for a first down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Let's go to work. Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. Focus. 4 down.
On second down, Johnson. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory even if they don't get it, though. Here's Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cam Chancellor in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Fournette, first down carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tempo.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Again, it's Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Play action. Now Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
think he might quit, boys. I think he might quit.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russia. Ladies Chanel. They tussling, my neck and my belly on. They calling for me and they, you want me like you know. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go. Jumping in the bed with 2 dots. My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. About tag on I got it in the bag now. All type of cash on my general. I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Told him the hunter, he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rest in the morning. I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got
Picture me. Send me calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a hoe and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. They don't get the sound. Body goes on these. White paint on my toes. I seen a new bay alert. Gonna be mad. Jumping in the bed and I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face cause I'm that you gon' lose too. Dripping in you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no?
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it. I'm moving the holding the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat in the morning. Be up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. Jumping in the bed. My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. About tag on I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash on my general crew.
defeated my fears. Soaked a towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my chin check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, had to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm a cool in this year.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
44.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. The left side completion to Jones. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now it's Roethlisberger, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger, escaping the pressure right. He's got his tailback, Ricky Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go.
Set. Black 20.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jerry Rice from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Yes, indeed. Jerry Rice from Mississippi Valley State. I remember he broke into the league, and the nickname Flash was the one he was trying to get to catch on. As it turned out, he didn't need a nickname. 197 receiving touchdowns in the NFL, added on 10 rushing, and even had a fumble recovery for a total of 208 in his career.
By far the most all-purpose touchdowns in league history. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano out to kick this one away.
This guy a try hard.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 23 yards on the play.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Jones has it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Corner.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it in.
WTF he doing?
Inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Bro, I am in the
Made that time
playoffs.
by Vita Vea.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
These two.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. On third down, Roethlisberger. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The return man is Hill. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And now running right through it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now a play fake here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Brian Urlacher, the big middle linebacker, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Roethlisberger. Rice, open right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally
Did you see the Madden shooting?
until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
so that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
What
Maybe
now?
we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up
Madden
by
1-9 shooting at the tournament.
Will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
What yesterday to today?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The dangerous hill now to return.
Today there is a video of
He'll
footage.
take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Show that bench release and go. Let's go now.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And now he bowls him over. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Let's go. These 2. Let's go, let's go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Terrell Suggs not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Ben on third and long. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Gano's kick is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here we go. Double, double. Focus, focus. Now spin. Let's go, let's go. Snickers, 66.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Nah, man. I'm in the middle of doing. I just lost that game. I was watching that shooting video or stuff while I was playing. I was like, oh crap! I probably shouldn't have been paying attention to the game. There was a shooting at the Madden tournament in Florida. At the Madden tournament, 4 people died playing Madden. Yeah. Sad. Probably somebody losing at Madden and fucking getting pissed off. Or it was somebody playing and shooting the place up the whole time. I don't know. Weird. I feel bad. Heart goes out to all the family. I know what it's like to lose people. Like one of my best friends, like literally this is real talk. One of my best friends when I was in Afghanistan, we were playing Madden. I was probably Madden 10 at that time. So it was like, this is back in 2010. I was actually playing Madden 09 because I would have been at war, so I couldn't have got the new one, you know what I mean? And we had just got done playing Madden, and an hour or two later we were on mission. I had to recover a vehicle, and he got blown up like really bad and died right next to me.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can
So
have
it's like one moment you're playing Madden with your buddy, you know what I'm saying? I was a mechanic for his truck. That's how we became friends. So one moment you're playing, you're throwing, you know, dots, and you're joking, you're playing around, and the next moment you're picking up his arm and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, making sure all of them gets home. You know, it's like, people don't understand what it's like. I don't know why people go and kill people. Like, any life that I've taken, like, even though it was worth, you know, justified to me, it's still hard to me. I don't see how people can just take lives of people who are innocent, and I killed somebody who was a murderer, you know what I mean, who murdered children and women, and, you know what I mean. So, and I still feel really guilty about it. So, like, how can these people do this stuff? I don't get it. Like, it was hard for me to pull the trigger on somebody I know was responsible for the death of, you know, babies. But, I know what I'm saying? It was so hard for me to pull that trigger. That is absent-minded, you know, I call them kids because they're all younger than me. These absent-minded kids just go out and they take it out on unsuspected people, which is not cool. Very cowardly.
And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
This game, man. I'm playing good people on this weekend league, dude. Everybody I play is like a 90, has 92 or 91 or 2 or 3. You know what I mean? It's like
vintage right there, right?
I don't know why I only won like 6 or 7 games.
If they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's got a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
You're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, you can't run back kicks as good in this game. I
Pass play.
that.
2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Newton.
Dude, this is so dumb. Dude, that's so dumb. Cover this fucking guy. What the hell, game? Jesus. He's running right up the tree down the sideline. I don't get it.
Partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves.
Free
AB is in the end zone
rain
yet
down the
again,
sideline.
and that's not a surprise at
There's
all.
no
His
defense in this game. The
turn
game is
something into a
broken.
bigger play after the catch,
They
that
fucked the
run after
defense
catch,
up.
One of the things that helps separate him is one of the elite
Madden
receivers in the
18,
NFL.
like, you could lock people down and
return man is
passes
Hill.
and shit like that. Break it.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just
This,
past
no,
the 30-yard line.
Like, you have to rely on user mistakes to win games.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yeah.
Take both of them. These two.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And they're running right through it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I hate playing the 89, 91, whatever 92 makes it go. I destroyed them in regular seasons though, because people had them and didn't know what they were doing. But when I faced them in this, they destroy me because people know what to do. They know how to do that stupid glitch where you do the user playmaker.
They go to Johnson again. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Whoever's closest to you, if you click the right stick for an open field, it'll run in the direction you click the right stick. So like if you scramble all the way right and then stop and nobody's on you and you have somebody right in front of you like 10 yards away, you can flip the right stick up and to the left and they'll run into the middle of the field and you can throw it like a lob pass to them and hit them like every time. Because nobody has like zone awareness and like say like somebody comes into your zone late and you have no assignment anymore, they don't pick up on that. They just let them go. Like they'll watch them catch the ball, literally.
What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
I refuse to fucking do those stupid YouTube glitchy plays and beat people unfair and cheap.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger.
Oh my God, wrong fucking button.
Jenkins with good coverage.
Where? Why do they move square to the fucking other side of the field? I don't get this.
What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball.
Like circle's supposed to be on the left side of the field. Oh my God.
Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
Oh my God, this guy keeps doing like out fucking routes and shit like that, throwing it to the outside.
My only explanation is this coach,
so annoying.
He may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football.
What the hell?
Now Newton on 1st down.
Got him.
Rush coming and he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
What are we gonna get to eat? Huh?
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Ertz has it left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Play action. It's Newton.
Got him.
And down he goes. Jerome Casey in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Boy, it's a good kick there, buddy.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field.
Stab me in the neck with a knife or something.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. First down now at the clock continues to move.
Get out later, we'll fucking play some nuts squad.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger.
Dude, there you go. Hit that catch and it just fucking runs and hit him in the fucking face.
Defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do.
Why does that catch never
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
It really is so annoying, dude. Like, I yell square, he's wide open and it hits him in the fucking face mask. He's like, oh, darn it.
So
like, that's the easiest fix. How come they haven't fixed it? Doesn't make sense. Like, it's a simple fix it. And of course, it takes me forever to hike the ball. Yep, hurry up. Nope, of course not. Dude, I was hitting X 16 times, and he's just standing fucking there. Oh my god.
Because there was no hurried movements there, right? No.
He went in motion.
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
You're supposed to motion.
Operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Just like that. Jesus. Shit is ridiculous this game is.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man.
Let's go. Guys came back and got that shit. You see that? Watch this shit, dude. Cool.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Can't do that confidence. Leonard Fournette, beast mode.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
What?
Give him a yard on the play, and
You
he's
didn't give me a
definitely
fucking
short.
first
It'll be
down on
4th
that.
down in a few inches.
Come on. This game just robs me so much. Of course, this fucking goddamn... Oh, my God.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Big Ben going to take it himself. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left.
Got him. Watch the throw.
End zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg Olsen. As time expires.
That was a user playmaker. You see how I made him run to the back corner?
Are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Cairo Santos on
But that wasn't a cheap user playmaker. That was when, that was when you actually should use it, not like cheap. You know what I mean?
Santos with the extra point. That's
Pretty
it
sure I
for
get
the
balls
first
too.
half. 2 more quarters to go. Well, an abbreviated halftime
Like,
show.
I at least wanted to get 10 wins. It was like my bare minimum. Like, I know I'm gonna suck
So
first time I do
here
weekend league.
this
I
third
get it,
quarter
but
as
I
the
want at
kicks
least 10
away.
wins.
The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the
game,
3rd
Cole. All you
quarter.
gotta do
They have
is
a chance to break our tie here as
do
we get a look
something
at the
to
first
make them
drive
not
of
want to
quarter
do
3.
that, to blitz you every
And it's
time.
such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And they start the second half with Johnson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick
Yeah, me
hitter
neither,
inside,
clearly.
but that one
I
was
didn't either.
swallowed up because what they're hoping,
I
this
thought
big
it was
defensive
gonna
lineman
run
will take the bait and
big
move
zone.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
You need fucking see. Sometimes it does that too much.
Just shy of the 45. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
Look at this run.
And
Look at this
taking it
run.
across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
Yes, sir. Leonard
Look at me
Fournette
push
has a
through like 5 people.
well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up. Looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little wiggle, a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there in his way.
Watch this throw. Watch this throw.
Touchdown.
Perfect placement. Greg Olsen. Thank you.
Catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
Let's replay that bitch. Greg Olsen with a great catch over 2 defenders. This guy's like, oh my god. Did I really just go down this game? I was leading 7-0 the whole entire game.
Attack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
The halftime really just put this guy down.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
That's 2 catches for touchdowns for him too. I think he had the first one too.
And a fair catch signaled for
entirely sure.
and
It might
taken
have been Jimmy
successfully.
Graham, but I'm pretty sure.
So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Off play action. Newton.
That's mine. Let's go.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Touchdown.
There he goes left side.
Yes.
In for 6.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. That's what should be happening when I play.
Go.
21 nothing. 27
like that prove us
I expect someone to
I
answer
love
points,
the way
bro.
that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the
You
field,
see that pick?
they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker.
Take it to the house.
You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Oh, really?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys
I had to figure out how this guy played offense. Now that I have, I'm good.
Possession, though.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I hate losing on my streams, but I do show everything, like, so at least I'm honest.
To throw on second down is Newton. And he's got a man on the crossing route.
Yeah, dude. Easy. Tell him to go get a headset.
Way out across the 45.
Tell him to go get a headset.
22.
Cole, tell him to go get a headset.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming in.
Let's go. Watch this blitz I just pulled. Epic.
Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along.
Dude, why would you run on second and 18 like
the
this?
spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Newton.
Got him. First and fucking forever. Let's go.
Reggie White coming
Thank you, defense. About time.
And it'll be fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
You watch that return? Did you watch that return I just did? It was funny.
They take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially
watch
a
the
touchdown. It's
bro.
almost out of reach.
I'm gonna make him fight right here.
Feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because.
Oh, what? It threw
what you really want to do, even though
what was
you know
that?
the
Dude, this game messes
scoreboard is
up so
still
much
up there and the
sometimes.
game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and
Dude,
will to
I
come
threw
back
it to a
and
wide
win
open guy,
can be
and he threw it
taken
like 6
with
yards
another
behind
score
him.
right here.
Luckily,
Still
nobody
third
was
quarter,
there.
but you just get that feel.
Oh my
Yeah, they're
God.
teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
Off a lot.
As we've got the final quarter. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
If I get this, he'll quit. Hopefully. It's risky, though. It's risky. This is risky business.
Good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds Jimmy Graham. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Come on, quit.
Nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Dude, this whole entire second half, I've just had my way with this man, whoever this guy is.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we?
I'll watch the touchdown. It's over.
Every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Oh, he caught that?
Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh, no way. Josh Norman caught. Dude, watch this interception, bro. I can't believe I thought I floated it. I thought I was going to dive and catch it. And Josh Norman comes from behind me and doesn't even dive and catches it? What? I don't know. I have way more advantage of him. It's a tackle right to do. I'm not worried about that. I got a 14-point lead.
Put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Oh, I know this play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton to the left side here for Eifert. And he's brought
It's the one I do a lot, but my guy...
A good pick up there, 22.
I had the blitz, the zone blitz for the guy focused on one guy instead of his zone.
It is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
See that hit?
Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once.
He told his quarterback,
just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy.
This guy's ran all over me. Come on, dude. I hate people who get this lucky garbage.
LaShawn McCoy, 58 yards. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game.
Come on, I timed that perfect. Dude, quit with your animation garbage shit, Madden.
Napping a little bit.
Like, doesn't matter if you time it perfect every time. They allow you to get a block when they want you to. You know what I mean? Literally just timed it perfect as fuck.
Fielded about a yard deep.
And of course, he just tracks me on that huge shoot.
22-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Left!
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
I'm trying to pay for this.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
He doesn't catch it. I'm getting so annoyed by his game.
The ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept
that
flag in the back pocket. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger.
Got him. Look at that play. Look at that clutch play.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get
you better call timeout again. I only got one left. What are you going to do? Game over.
Roethlisberger now.
You take chances and sometimes it pays off.
7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And play a stop here. Timeout.
It's your last
timeout here. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it.
He picked it off. Michael do point.
It's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And a return stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
They give people lucky shit like that all the time.
47-yard line.
But it's okay. It's like a punt.
Error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super
careful. You did that stupid YouTube play again.
And sometimes
so
you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He'll look to throw.
He got it, too. They gave him a touchdown.
So they rally here.
He just tied it up.
And they're an extra
I got
point
2
away from
timeouts.
tying this game. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think
the game gave him the tie.
Into
the game
situation.
Literally gifted him the tie.
You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
Literally got a tie.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Dude, I hate that spin animation. I wish they'd just do away with it.
Getting set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Now Roethlisberger. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm trying to get to... You see him jump and catch that, though?
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Weird.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Hurry up, let's go.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Dude, he did it again. He did that stupid shit again where he got the Rams fucking way. And then he fucking circles and catches it because the games give it to him. I swear to God.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter. And
he totally got the wrong way.
You've got to take care of the football.
And the game lets him catch back off.
To take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And I can't do it though. And I can't do it though.
And he's brought down.
Oh my God.
It's a
It's
pickup
so
of
annoying.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Newton. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets it
It's
down.
so
to
annoying this
32.
game is, dude.
There's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Those are numbers.
Tails. Oh, of course they won the toss. Fuck you, game. I'm so sick of this game. Just take away every win I get. I swear they just take it away from me.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. Take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Wow.
Look at Washington as they come onto the
Probably
field.
Antonio Brown,
Set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved.
Come on, man. Are you fucking serious?
First drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Shit, it's ridiculous.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Back to throw, Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
This game took the win away from me. Literally just took that win away from me.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get into one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
And Eifert has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Well, in overtime, I think Coach is always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash? What do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
Now McCoy. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's Newton now on second down. And that's incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Biggest play now in this opening drive of overtime. This is third and goal. Newton to throw. And it's caught. And he is in.
I'm fucking done with this shit.